Yes, it is. Oh, mic is on, and we are into the restart of Tombolo. So, a little while, a game or two ago, I was saying no more restarts. And then we've had a whole bunch of bugged maps in this game, and then in the last game, they managed to break the rules. Somebody killed somebody's villager, and bots almost got away with a free win, but we are going to play the damn game, which I'm very thankful because you know, this series is poised at a really nice spot now. It's a best of three effectively to decide who wins, and we don't want to see anybody getting a free win at this stage. These two teams have both played hard, played a lot of hours to get to this stage, and it's just rubbish to do free wins at this stage. So, this is the first thing I'm noticing about this. This is Tombolo, by the way. It's the winner of the map design contest. It's a nomad version of Team Islands with shallows crossings as well. And except it's not really Team Islands because the players' positions are mixed. We've got it's Wonder and Goku building TCs on opposite side of a forest. They are just out of range, so we won't have a restart for this. Thankfully, this should be 7 or 8 squares. The boars are in between the two, so let's see if it's 1 each or 2-0 on getting those boars. And then they'll compete for not a lot else. There's no extra food really around this. What little there is, this is Bambi. He's ran away from his mother. I don't know what he's doing down there by himself. The only thing I could think of is sometimes when two deer spawn on top of each other, one of them normally bolts for the left corner over here, but how he would have come to rest down there, I don't know. But anyway, Pike. Sorry, why do I keep saying blue here is Pike? Wonder will get one boar. Goku should get the other, but there's almost no extra food down here. Somebody might pick up these sheep. What else have we got? We've got Gary Vikings here, so he's sort of sandwiching Wonder, so maybe Wonder's going to die. But perhaps Gary will be a Grusher as a Viking. Land food doesn't look great for him either. Got some deer over here, but his exploring villager is currently going in completely the wrong place. Then we've got Zuppy up in the northeast with 2 boars, deer, gold, wood. He's fine, he's Chinese, he's going to have a great start. And then we've got Pike up here, Vikings, often grushes and then slings for nabs on these kinds of maps. He's quite close to Nikov, so Nikov Chinese, great start, lots of resources. Pike goes water, he's going to have to protect himself very, very well, otherwise I think Nikov will kill him. And then Miguel down here with Persians, 3 boars, lovely. He's sorted, and he knows about them, as we can see. He's in the green colour. And Mentalist Mayans with few sheep. So deer. Okay. You can make this work, I guess, but we'll see. Quite a few players without boars or too much food on the land. We'll give it a few minutes of game time, and then we'll take stock of villager amounts and see if either team has an advantage there, maybe 1 or 2 extra players who struggled a little bit with the start. Dock positions, Mentalist is out here with Goku. Miguel's down here, sort of on the western tip of the bottom island. Gary is right next to both Zuppy and Pike, so if the Vikings both produce galleys from this dock, they'll be fighting here right over the middle of Zuppy's fish. I guess Zuppy will just try and FC and do some fires there, but Gary's extra docks, actually Gary's quite here, isn't he? So you can add extra docks down here and then bring them all up here and fight against Pike and Zuppy. So Gary might actually be able to do a good grush into this area with these extra docks as a Viking if he chooses. Whereas Pike, if he does his extra docks, they're going to be up here somewhere and they're going to be a bit further away. So I feel like Pike and Zuppy potentially at a slight disadvantage on the water there against Gary, but we'll see. And then we've got a dock in the north for Nikov, pretty much all on his own. And let Pike is probably going to concentrate his galleys down this towards the eastern corner of the map, so Nikov will just probably have safe fish up here. I imagine we'll see an extra dock as well up there. And yeah, let's take a look at player scouting at this point. See what they can see. Pike sees quite a lot of resources. He already has the food he's going to need before his fishing gets properly going for him. Still taking some boars and sheep. Goku. He's located those extra sheep to the south. That's going to be a great help against Wonder. He can actually soon start shooting the villagers of Wonder. I think they're one tile out of range at the moment. And he's not trying for it, so he obviously knows that himself. Or maybe they're not, I don't know. Could do them a grid mod. But Wonder is just every villager on wood now. He's got no food on the land. Getting on to a good number of fishing ships, of course, but I imagine he's going to be slower up than Goku, who's got like seven sheep at least, because there's one dead one there, with Mayans. That's quite a lot of food, but Wonder is just walling him in, which is pretty funny. That's a lot of villagers doing that though. I was just checking the civ lines for both teams. They are actually mirrored civs. Well, pick civs, but both teams went for the same civs. Zuppy adding an extra dock over here, so just in case this area comes under attack straight away, can go up here. Quite like that. Pike with good uptime as Vikings. That's going to buy him the time he needs to take a little bit of initiative against Gary on the water if Gary was going to Grush. But I don't think he is. The mill kind of says maybe he's not. Meanwhile, left hand side, Mentalist is doing what Wonder is doing to Goku, so seems like Nadya's boys like to wall their opponents completely. Miguel almost. No, don't make a lumber camp there. Let's go to his point of view. What does he see? That's hilarious. He doesn't see the TC. Little villager wall going on here. Neither player should lose their fields there. Good job, Miguel. That's a good use of 100 wood. Obviously, he couldn't have known. I'm being cruel here, not criticising, but having a laugh at his expense. And he just about manages to avoid losing a villager. And all of this walling Wonder did was almost for naught, but Goku is, he's looking and he manages to spring out of there. Spring Wonder's trap, and he's not trapped in. More villagers chasing each other around here. That female villager she's going to take down 2 men by herself. Look, she's wrecking them. Easy game. She must be like a black belt or something. Just random Ville Wars now. This is a funny game. Whilst I don't get too absorbed in this, let's just see what's going on here. Pike is up, adding extra docks here, so he's going to grush from this part, I think. Yeah, there we go. He's producing there too. Let's return to the Ville War. Where's the woman and the chasing? She's beating him, okay. One of Wonders goes down. Wonder's got a lot of HP on those there. Goku seems to have lost quite a bit of HP on some of those. Let's just see. This is how you... They wanted to admin win this game, but now they're going to settle it like men. Just have a big old scrap. I think Wonder's coming off this quite badly, but the problem with these Ville Wars is that it's so easy to run away from them. So you Ville War for a while, and then you don't actually lose the Ville unless you do a Wonder like that and just pass really badly. But one of Goku's goes down at least. What's going on? Oh, she managed to get that guy. Good job. So Goku 4-3. He's just about winning the villager war right now, and might... Well, one doesn't seem to be paying attention here, so Goku should be 5-3 in the Villager Wars now. Oh dear. Age of Empires at its best here, absolutely my mono. Just have the other one in the back. Yeah, Pike seems to be winning against Gary and water control stakes right now, although it's just a couple of Garys against one. Gary did do a grush in the end, but he kind of did a later one. Rather than going up really fast like Pike did and grushing straight away. Might put him in a bit of a better position. Meanwhile, Wonder still in the Dark Age. What food does he actually got? I'll switch to his point of view in a second. That Vil is not dead. I just don't get it. Like, Wonder just seems to be... Oh, he got one! But that one's almost dead. That one's almost dead. He's got two more roaming around here. That one's almost dead. Like, what was he hoping to achieve? I don't know, but he's clicked up to the feudal age. I mean, once Goku got out of the walls, that was it, unless you wanted to just like go 20 Vils versus 20 Vils. Let's go. But he's still managing to lay in the mining camp a bit. He's actually got a full wall there now. Pretty funny. Gary, 5 Garys here, 2 only here for Pike. He's got 10 on the map, but they're not here, so Gary's actually pushing his up here way a little bit, but they've got the other docks up here to fall back to. Where else is Pike going? He's actually interrupting Nikov's fishing, but the issue is Nikov with Chinese managed to FC. He's doing fire ships now. Nikov's saying he's killing Wonder's fish. That's Miguel, so why is Nikov typing that? I don't know. But yeah, Wonder, poor guy, is losing all of his fishing ships as well now. He's also saying hi to Goku's fishing ships. All of the non-combatants for Goku and Wonder are just having... Well, actually, no, that's a stupid thing to say about non-combatants. The villagers have been combatants to the extreme. And now Mentalist is disrupting the fishing of... Sorry, Nikov is disrupting the mission of... I can't speak anymore. Nikov is disrupting the fishing of Mentalist. Disrupting the mission? I think that was what I tried to say. But a lot of fire ships, and Miguel's going to come from the other side, so Mentalist is losing everything on water now, and Miguel and Nikov will have the entire left-hand side of the map to themselves, as Pike mostly concentrates on the right-hand side against Gary in combination with Zuppy. And those fishing ships that were running for Wonder, there was a new dock built there, and now Gary is just picking them up from the other side. Oh dear, 8th Wonder, you're not having the best game. In the Tyrant vs Nadya's Boys, Wonder played amazingly, like taking Viper out of the game with like full feudal YOLO strats, but this full Dark Age play, I don't know, but he's basically in the same role in this game, just towers, laming, Cocolino. To the max. Let's have a look. Miguel's a lot of stone being mined here, but he doesn't have any gold at all, so I guess he's selling stone for gold at the moment. Mentalist has him trapped and has the better resources, but Nikov seems to have moved in. The Chinese have arrived on the border and have set up camp, and Nikov could come right down here and just kill so many villagers with like 2 knights. But Nikov, ever the formidable boomerang nomad, is just doing that. Taking a lot of stone.
Wood, please.
So I guess he'll think about castles soon. But he is doing scale barding armor. When he doesn't have a stable. Okay, seems legit. Oh, there we go. And Wonder doesn't even get his tower up because Goku breaks out of the Palisade prison and is now douching the tower foundation just to make sure that doesn't go up. This is a funny game. What's Gary doing? Still in the feudal age, still trying to grush a bit. He's actually forced Zuppy out of this corner and Pike, so that's a pretty good result. I don't know where else he is though. He's trying to wall completely through the middle. Needs to carry on and finish that. I guess. Oh, knights are in on him though.
Food, please.
Zuppy is about to pick up a few vills, I should think. No armour, so those knights are quite fragile to the TC flyer with fletching. But a lot of vills can't get in the TC, and I think it'd probably be worth Zuppy's time to butcher like 5 vills and then get out of there. Thought Gary was going to wall him in there, but he's actually running out with the vills, and Zuppy, if he sees that, can just kill 3 more vills now. Gary is 25 vills, 18 idols, and that the villager number is decreasing and the idol number is increasing all the time. Oh my, Gary, you're having a bad day. Where did Zuppy get in? Gary didn't finish his walls, and Zuppy came through here, and he's just dead. Pike will regain control of the water now if he wants to, but I should think with these walls up he's already slinging. Let's scroll the overlay and see what slings are flying around. Mentalist receiving sling from Pike. Nikov receiving sling from Gary, but Nikov, you can say goodbye to your sling, son, because Gary is dead. And, well, he's not dead, but, you know, 23 villager sling with knights continuing to stream into your territory is not ideal. Where am I hearing monks? Over here. Nikov's knights are being converted by mentalist monks, and TC getting up in an odd looking location, but I guess it was kind of a panic one for defensive purposes. And mentalist should be okay there, but on the front, that's why this TC was such a panic one. He can't stand here because Miguel is castle and mangonelling it. So mentalist trapped between Miguel, who's pushing in with castles and mangonels, and Nikov, who's getting sling. Mentalist is about to go the way of Gary. Well, he's gone the way of Gary already. He's on 24 vills. And 1 mangonel and 2 monks. So Mentalist and Gary are kind of dead. / full dead. And Wanda is somehow has 5 more villagers than, or 4 more, 5 more villagers now than Goku. How is that even a thing? Perhaps the answer is Zuppy's knights killing a few. And these two, basically just taking each other out of the game. So that basically leaves Zuppy just kind of free to do his thing, and Nikov free to do his thing. Miguel's pushing, and then everybody else is just kind of dying or slinging. So it's a messy game. Mentalist is power building a castle. If you watched Tyrant vs VNS Tombola game yesterday, you may be reminded of something very funny by this, but it doesn't seem to have cost Mentalist quite so much, as he actually remains on 21 villagers. And he should get Miguel's TC here and stop the bleeding a little bit, but Nikov will just attack him from the north, where he's already doing like a kites, knights and camels and monks smush against the buildings of Mentalist. And Mentalist's hold on the map is smaller than 1 screen now. This is his area. He has no control over anywhere apart from 1 tower and a stone miner. Mentalist wins the award for the cutest, tiniest little base you've ever seen in your life. And guess what? He's going Imperial Age with 21 villagers. We saw someone go in with 12 villagers yesterday, actually. He really did that. So, if you can do it with 12, you can certainly do it with 21.
Please.
But what is Mentalist going to do with 1 castle? Like, he can treb his way out of this, but he's not going to be able to mass plumes or anything. But I guess it will buy him breathing room and time. But still, I think Nikov will kill him, because Nikov's getting loads of sling and is not up actually, so
Yes.
but still, it's so odd. How's Gary looking? At least his villagers are on the farms again. But he's being driven ever closer to Wanda, who will probably just tower him, and who is in the castle age and can mangonel him as well. This is a bizarre game. Goku now has still 10 Vils less than Wonder. So somebody at the start of the game, well, no, not the start of the game, about 10 minutes ago, somebody said I'm just not able to understand the 1/8 Wonder strats. Like, clearly too great for me to understand. And you know, I've got to agree with you, because Wonder is 10 Vils ahead of his opponent that he was Vil warring and losing the Vil warring with in the Dark Age, whilst going up to feudal 5 minutes later. I mean, he can now destroy a TC, and this is a castle drop squarely in between the two CCs. Surely won't quite be able to hit both of them, but that's pretty funny. It takes away a gold mine as well, although Goku is there. Let's check out Mentalist and Nikov. Nikov has castle dropped Mentalist TC. The Knights are just like running in and stopping Mentalist from doing a second castle, but I guess if he's getting full sling, he can do something with 2 castles, plumes and trebs, but he has no eco. He's 15 villages, and that's just decreasing still. And Nikov's about to hit him with 1 castle. Just 1 castle. I could have just looked in the overlay. What is going on? This is the hardest game to cast because I just don't know. There's no structure to it. There's just randomness. Miguel is still a hell of a long way, so his castle will just go down. He doesn't have stone to repair it. Remember, he was mining stone. Oh, he's still got a bit left. 350 there. So he could mine stone to repair it, but eventually that will go down. And if Mentalist kills Miguel after going down to 15 villages and like 25 pop, that will be pretty funny. Because Miguel doesn't seem to care. He's over here. Like, is he going to do a little bit of a push against Goku together with Wonder, who's now manganeling down Goku's TC, and Goku is just trying to find somewhere else to go. But Gary will not let Goku escape, because that will let Zuppy into Goku. So and yeah, Gary's TC got castle dropped as well. What is going on in this game? Like, just TCs are being castle dropped everywhere. Gary 8 villages, Mentalist 16. Nikov's Cavaliers getting the trebs. PRV Lim, if you had this kind of gameplay in mind when you designed this map, you're an evil, evil man. Man, I haven't been up here for a while, but I was just thinking, oh, maybe Pike's getting broken into, but now Miguel is TC dropping Pike's woodline. What is going on? Now, does Miguel garrison those villages, or does he want the gold more? That's the question. And he's running Vils over here. Is he going to TC this, I guess? If one could fit on that shoreline, he should be able to. He's now also pushing Wonder, but Wonder's got the stone walls there, so that's fine. And Mentalist has got 17 plumed archers now, but the thing is, he's got no upgrades. Like, his Slinger Pike, is he still sending it all to Mentalist? Yes, he is, but Mentalist has 0 economy, and he's making trebs for the most part, so he can't do elite, he can't afford upgrades. And that castle's still alive. Now Nikov's probably gets destroyed with 1 more volley, but Nikov will probably still then treb Mentalist anyway, unless the plumes come out. And now Miguel, looks like the fact that Pike did run away from this woodline, Miguel did garrison that. So that's pretty funny. Nikov is in on Wonder, so this is going to be a massacre. Oh boy, Wonder, did you not wall this section? Oh wow. There's quite a lot of towers and TCs for the Vils to jump in, but the Vils are so spread out, he's going to lose so many. And those are +4 Cavaliers. Why is this TC still alive? I'm losing my mind casting this game. That was being mangonelled underneath the castle, and oh, I don't know. Where's Gary actually got population now? That's what I wanted to know. He's building a TC here in Goku's base underneath a castle of Zuppy. It's like what, 2 tiles out of range. I don't know. Let's see here. So obviously Nikov did lose his castle, lost all the trebs as well. So Mentalist, despite going in with 20 population and being entirely reliant on his ally, is making ground against both Nikov and Miguel. He's going to kill quite a lot of Miguel's stuff now. Miguel's okay. He's going Imperial Age, so if he can somehow get Cavalier, he can kill this, because this is still plumed archers with poor upgrades. Like, he's only now getting +2 armor and ballistics. But not before losing a lot of villagers. When these trebs destroy the TC, oh my god, the amount of villagers. Ballistics just kicking in as well. This is horrible. I can't look. Miguel, where are you going? You can't go up there. So Zuppy now pushing against Goku, going forward Cavaliers, Trebs. He'll kill Goku. Goku is now on 33 villages as well. Nikov 120, Zuppy 110. So the Chinese player's doing fine. Wonder is being saved by Zuppy, but has still lost a lot of villages and a lot of idle time. Miguel just lost 30 villages, probably. And has lost every single one of these farms and has no space to rebuild. I guess he can rebuild down here a bit, but he's now gone Imperial Age and he's dropping stables, getting Cavalier, but he has like 1 farm, 2 farms, and no fish. So that's not going to last very long. He has no food. And he's still sending villagers up here. Why are you sending villagers up here? The plumes are here. Go this way. Is Mentalist pushing north? No. Nikov is also pushing Mentalist here, and Mentalist has no castles. So Mentalist has no ability to produce units. Well, once those next Treb shots hit, those Trebs will destroy this castle. So Mentalist will have no ability to produce units. He hasn't increased in villages for 10 minutes. I don't even know anymore. Like, this is the only part of the map that kind of makes sense. Like, Zuppy just like pushed through the slinger and then he's killing the guy that got slowed down by being Cocolino'd by 8th Wonder. Like, that makes sense. Everything else on the map does not. And that's not the most efficient gold mining operation you'll ever see, but it's all he's got. Like, why doesn't Miguel make some, like, mill some of these berries and deer and make farms? Because he needs food to make Cavaliers. Although I guess now that Nikov has cleaned all of this up and killed Mentalist, who's on 4 population. Mentalist is going to be defeated. Mentalist is going to be defeated. He's running into Nikov's Cavaliers. Please be on patrol. Please be on patrol. No! It's Solid Snake, the villager. Like, Sam Fishering his way out. We need the defeated message. Come on. What? 2 villagers. Where's the other one? There's one here. Where is the other villager? He's there. He's building a TC in Pike's base. He's escaped on a transport ship. And he's even stonewalling himself, despite being inside Pike's stonewalls. That is how scared Mentalist is. They are flaring the crap out. Oh no, it's Mentalist flaring his own villager.
Give me your extra resources.
Right, so let's take stock, because Gary is going to be defeated,
Yes.
I think. He's still got some galleys on the water, I think, somewhere. Or has he? Yeah, he's still got some galleys, so he can use those and micro those once he loses all his villages, but he's going to have 0 villages. He's got 15 vills, and in theory they are all there. Because I don't know where else they'd be. So Gary will be defeated on land and can only make stuff from his docks. He can't... Yeah, he can slip by here. But Zuppy is coming. Mentalist is defeated. Pike is slinging... Who is Pike slinging? Pike will be slinging Zuppy now, of course. I should think, unless he's also slinging Wonder a bit. Wonder is stabilised. So it's like Wonder and Zuppy. And he got... No, he didn't really get any substantial amount of sling. It's Wonder and Zuppy versus Nikov and Miguel. But Miguel just got devastated and is quite far behind. But he's Imperial Age and Wonder is Castle Age. So we've got Imperial Chinese Nikov.
Food, please.
200 pop, basically. Imperial Chinese Zuppy, 200 pop, more getting there. And then Wonder, 120 pop, Persians Castle Age of no military. And Miguel, 90 pop, Persians Castle Age, Imperial Age, with military and Cavaliers, heavy camel. So, advantage to bots, just about, because they've got Miguel in Imperial Age. And Miguel can probably push Wonder a bit now in the next 5 minutes, I think. Although his eco was reduced to tatters. Well, he's got quite a bit of resources. He needs some siege to get going on Wonder, because Wonder's economy is in better shape, I think. I say that hesitantly. But, oh, he does have gold. There's gold down here. And he's got a bigger economy, so, yeah, he's getting heavy camel. I think he can hold Miguel, so... But Zuppy is now in here. Pike's War's going to push Nikov, so finally we'll have the two superpowers in this game. Nikov and Zuppy are going to 1v1 over here. I'm surprised this is being allowed to exist. I really am. But this is going to be really important now, because something when I said advantage was just about forgetting that Pike has still got a full and active sling in play. If this gets taken away by Nikov's push now, then that would swing it more towards bot's favour, but at the moment that sling is still very much in play. So, and like I said, if Wonder doesn't die in the next couple of minutes, which Zuppy's going to help him to survive, then I think he's in better shape than Miguel. Gary Nort villagers. He did get defeated on land. So where are Gary's galleys by his docks? They should sling him to get a trade called out. But yeah, this is the decisive thing now, I think. Miguel's helping Zuppy a little bit with some Cavaliers. Nikov is full Cavalier and Chukonu versus Zuppy almost entirely heavy camel. Those Chukonu are almost fully upgraded. Elite, missing rocketry. And they'll kill the camels pretty quickly. So I think Nikov is ready to push. Pike is going to lose a lot of population now, I think. And Zuppy's going to lose ground. That castle is on 95-99% and it's going to go up. Nikov just... Okay, no, he's got 3 trips. Just check the Wonder and Miguel equation. Camels killing each other. Oh, Paladin's done. Wonder's not ready, is he? What's he doing? He's got 15 military, but where is it? It's here. Fighting with Zuppy against Nikov. I think bots are getting this. Because they're cutting out the sling. I think Pike's now slinging Mentalist for plumes, so having gone down to 2 villagers, Mentalist is still getting the sling, and he's got casuals again.
Food, please.
Now, Pike has barely slung anyone else. Even all this time, the sling has still been going to Mentalist instead of Zuppy, apart from like 2k. But Mentalist can say sort of goodbye to that, because Pike's still got 100 villagers, but like, where are they going to go? That's the question. Gary should be here, shouldn't he? He should be using his galleys. But it's like, is he AFK? No, his galleys are moving. Yes! He's got 0 villagers, but he's going to contribute. He could put like some galleys here, put some galleys here. Ah, the fire ships are getting it too. Right, here we go. Nikov seems to be running out of military a little bit to push here. I don't know. He's got a lot there still, but there's a lot here for Nabs too. But he's getting Mentalist castles yet again, and Mentalist still doesn't have elite blooms. And he's still just producing and not upgrading. Let's just quickly flick to the bottom. Wonder's holding the line, just walling forever. Even Persian walls somehow holding up. They don't get fortified, or don't think they even get masonry either, so they're pretty crappy, but doing the job for now. Yeah, Nikov not quite enough military to really roll over Nabs, because Nabs have got 3 players here. Miguel's arriving with paladins, and they're coming... Oh god, there's a hole there. If Miguel sends a bunch of paladins in here as well. Because is Wonder ever going to get paladin? I don't know. Just let this fight play out. Mentalist resources. I don't know. This is... No, Pike's tributing Wonder now, so they want Wonder to get Paladin and some Howl by the looks of it. As he's getting squares. Miguel getting Caravan and... Okay, this isn't a trade route, I thought it was for a second. It's actually just Paladin streaming, so Miguel's streaming Paladins from over here. Not that close. Goku is now survived and got behind Miguel's base. So Goku is now building up where Mentalist started off. After losing everything here. But he's got a transport ship. What's in this transport ship? God, this game. 4 crossbows. That's going to do a lot in the Imperial Age. Probably going to get sunk by a Chukunu on the way around. And Miguel also trying to do Hussars. Obviously gold probably an issue at this point. Gonna add siege workshops, Nikov more castles. But it's starting to get a bit Team Islandsy now, because they have like all of what remains for the bots team is on the left island, and all of what remains for, more or less, what remains for the Nabs team is on the right island. So after 1 hour of gameplay, we've decided to just play Team Islands instead. But on the land, of course. Gary is down to 2 pop. Gary, don't get defeated. Not like I've been wishing everybody else who got low pop to get defeated, but I don't want it to happen to Gary. That's not nice. Gary's a legend. Where is his military? That's a dock. He's got a galley up there. No, that's Miguel's. I don't know where Gary's other population is, but let's not miss the fight. There isn't really one. Miguel's paladins and Nikov's Shukanu are just staging. Gary 1 population. This is his sole galley is hiding it in the corner. And the docks will eventually be destroyed. This is hilarious. Mentalist has elite plume and bracer and chemistry, but no final archer armor upgrade. But at least he's got the damage output in play now. That's important. Honestly, still don't know. I guess because they've got 3 players fighting with Imperial Agents, I think Nabs are in a better position here. But Nikov and Miguel are looking strong, and if they destroy Mentalist castles, then It's basically becomes 2v2 again, and it looks like Mentalist will lose his castles. Just look at this. Bang, bang, bang. All on the castles. And 1 hour wheelbarrow from Goku. Strong play. But Goku can reboom. If he has like 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, he can get back up to like 100 pop pretty quickly. If he just drops, somebody slings him the food and wood and stone to spam TCs, and they're getting trade. How's the Nabs trade looking? About 10 cards, 15 cards. Elephants from Wonder, are you kidding me? Or is it just one just to clean the place up? I think it's just one elephant to clean the place up. So let's go here. Mentalist is losing his castles. He's got one more in the back, but looking at this push, Nikov and Miguel, they look really, really strong here. So even kind of 2v3 for a bit, they're pushing. Wonder's now adding in some pikemen at least. We did see that squire's upgrade coming. Here though, sorry, I was just taking a drink and just having a break for a second. Zuppi is pushing against Miguel. And Miguel, once again, just going to lose a lot of his eco. He doesn't even have farmers on these farms for the most part. Where the hell is Miguel's eco going to be now? Is it here? Is that it? I don't know. That could be... Oh, he's got a lot of bills out here. Miguel keeps shifting his eco, it could be okay, but they'll need to stop this. They're going to actually get into the trade now. That could be big. It could be a Nabs trade raid once again that swings it. Nikov's just got castles for days. Where's he getting all this stone from? He's almost got enough to add another one after that one as well. But they have cleaned up Pike entirely. His base, I mean. He's still got the population, which has mostly fled to Zuppi's island now. But it looks like Nikov's losing his push now. Miguel doesn't have many paladins. I don't see many chucks from Nikov. Where the hell have they gone? Let's go military views in. They're like here and his light cabs, and they're calling GG. So all of a sudden, Nikov and Miguel just lost steam in the north. Miguel's eco got gutted. They raided the trade, and within 5 minutes from losing ground like crazy, now to turn it around again. I mean, ultimately, having Mentalist still there, being a third player, making some army, with Pike's sling remaining in play for a lot longer, was the deciding factor there. But still, they were losing so much ground here, Nadya's boys, that I thought maybe bots were going to turn it into like a 2v2 and game on. But it didn't happen in the end. Good few minutes for Nabs there. Even as Mentalist lost all of his castles, it really helped to just make it 3v2. And it looks like they just ran out of resources as well for the most part. Wow, that was an insane game. I didn't realise they got, like, I didn't add up all the Vil counts at the end, Taita. It looks like there's going to be a pause for a bit now, like 20 minutes. Pike's going to eat. Somebody has left the game room as well. Who is it? It's Gary. Gary's gone. So they're either waiting for Gary to come back or somebody else to come. And Pike is just going to go and eat dinner anyway. Not a bad idea, all told. Oh, bruh is going to come in 30 minutes, says PR William. So, yeah, I do need the break, you're right. If I wasn't tired before that game, I don't think I've ever seen anything so messy and bizarre.